Shh. Winners talking.
Are you gonna get punched up with a gun tuck, lumped up without the sub? Come on! That's how I'm setting it off. That's how I'm setting it off.
Hey, listen.
Let's get straight into it.
Straight in. Come
We're
on,
here.
man.
It's Big PS, Big Dapper Don Doug, and we've got guest in the building. My MC.
Yeah.
I'm a man that I can only listen to certain dons. There's only certain dons I can listen to.
Yeah.
And I'm straight with it. Like, this is the guy that I listen to the most. See, out of the Grime, the original Grime artist, my artist, number one MC to me. You understand? Big Ghetts in the building with us today.
I appreciate you,
Come on.
Come on.
The intro's there.
No.
Listen.
That's what we do.
That's what we do, man.
See here, one thing I said from the beginning of me doing this thing. For one, the guest is I'm gonna be real. Like who I want on is gonna be real. And I'm gonna make people them understand it's cool. You can big up a next man and show him that you rate his thing. You understand? And we don't do it enough. And your thing has always. I've always fucked with your thing heavy, bro.
Blessings, man.
You understand? And that's why I had to open up with that bar deck. I felt that. I've seen that shit happen. That shit's crazy. I've seen that shit happen. Like, how you gonna make that happen? And no, I can't talk about it too much, but I've seen that shit happen. Remember, Nicholas asked it. It's funny, without that bar. Remember I was telling you the other week about a man, the thing, how you make... Anyway, I digress.
As we digress.
You know the way there.
As we move forward.
Yeah, Big Ghetts. How you feeling, my brother?
Bro, overwhelmed, you know?
Yeah.
Overwhelmed. Like I keep saying to everyone that entered this, the last few years with a different energy, man, and a different outlook and perspective on things, you know what I'm saying? And as you were saying yourself, to big up next people as well. One day I realised, bro, you know what? We all from the same place, man. Whether... Doesn't matter how deep you was in it. We all come from similar backgrounds. And I started to realise, brother, it doesn't matter if you're better than a man. If you think you're better than a man, you don't know what that person's family has prayed for. He could be the breadwinner of his family to put them in position. And I started looking at things differently about like, bless that man on his journey, blood. You're not competing with that man on his journey, you know? You got your own journey. Don't watch nobody. And I just started to... just see different changes within how I was living after I had that outlook. You know what I'm saying? Not everything's no competition with man, you know.
That's
it's not, you know what I'm saying?
Like, we talk about that all the time.
Biggest truth. I should give some background on like even how Ghetts has come to be here today. This is I know like listening to the voices to the little voice in your head and listening to God and or the universe or whatever you believe in. I personally believe in God, so listening to God, like. I'd been saying to you for a minute, like, I'm going to holler at Ghetts and very rare. But I hadn't got round to it. Then I was coming down my stairs. It was like a Monday when I hit you. It was a Monday morning. And I just hit Ghetts up. Hit Ghetts up. It's just, you know what? Yeah, boom, Ghetts. Hit me straight back and was like, love to come on, These times I'm hitting you up. Yeah. And you said to me, like, boom, bang, album, this, that, the other.
Yeah.
I had no idea about none of that. You understand what I'm saying to you? I'm just hitting man off the strength because that's my MC. You see what I'm trying to say to you? So purely off that, next minute, I think it was the next day, blood. Man dropped the promo with Stormzy. It was the next day. And I remember I said to you, I said, boy, I'm glad I didn't hit him next day. I don't look like one of them, man. You know he did. I was chatting about it. He told me. I look like one of them man there. You know them man there, though.
Yeah.
And I was like, pure facts. Yeah, I was like, no. I said, that's probably why I
But this show, this is my show. So I was coming on here regardless. Because this is my show, you know what I'm saying?
And then you like dropped that fire, and then he was like, "Hey, Doug, that's a good thing, man. It's a good thing." And I said,
but I don't want to be that guy. I would have still let man up anyway, but I want man to know it's off the strength. I didn't know man's gonna drop, and then drop a mad album and go number 2 in the country. One of the coldest. Conflicts of interest is out now, by the way. Everyone needs to download. Everyone needs to support that. It's on all platforms. Get involved in it. It's a classic piece of work. And I'm not just saying
hard piece of work.
I'll tell man about tracks that I'm messing with heavy. See autobiography, Mazza. You understand what I'm saying?
I got vulnerable in there, boy.
But you have to. That's why I respect it because listen to it, I can hear all the growth, the vulnerability to show that vulnerability is masculine shit.
100%.
Do you know it was with even just writing from that perspective? I thought, brother, it's always man's always talking that heroes, like rap world. We always talking that heroes, but I got to show you that the losses as well. You know what I'm saying? So many different losses that today I can look back on and laugh at and say, okay, that made me stronger in that time. But at the time, some of those were embarrassing. You know what I'm saying? But now I just thought, embrace that.
It is what it is.
Embrace that. You feel what I'm saying?
And it's a perfect time for it because man stayed current. Like man's been able to stay within the game and like now be at a time where you can now tell your story how you see fit. Because you've longevity. Man's been there.
I think Ghetts is I was thinking on it as I was driving in. To me, you watch the show, so you'll hear me say things like, "Oh, patient man ride donkey," and I think you're the living example of that. Because you've been out here 15, 16 years doing mashing works. You've seen man come, you've seen man go, you've seen man around you go. I ain't ever heard you be bitching, complaining, hating, because you know when it's
Never
your time,
changed up.
it's your time.
Never changed up either.
Any situations, I always hold, and that's why I fuck with your show as well, because I hear you talk about it. I hold myself accountable. If I'm not somewhere I feel like I should be, that's not the next man's fault. I'm accountable for that. Even if somebody in the team fucks up, I'm still accountable for having you on my team. You know what I'm saying? I look at it like, oh, you fucked up, but you know what? I should have been smart enough to see that coming. Something ain't right here. You know what I'm saying? I just hold myself accountable and we move on. And we don't do this like internet. These people.
Nah.
You know what I'm saying?
And all something like I say it to my cousin all the time. Everyone's time is their time. Do you get what I'm saying? So because people might be busting around you, that's their time. But get what I'm saying? God has a plan for you. That's why I rate it so high because
I say I'd rather. You know what I say before, like I'd rather have consistent good years building than go off and then you're gone and then come straight back down. Like you've always been around, and the smart thing with you as well. Tell me if I'm wrong. Like you've embraced what's come after. You've embraced what's come before. See on the album, I heard Mighty Mo. You understand?
You know what that means to our generation.
Come on,
like,
you know how much money man made to Mighty to the Heartless
Heartless thing was different.
It was different. You understand? Come on,
you know what I'm saying?
On the tune with Stormzy on the album, man said deal with the matter like Skibber. That gassed me, blood. I remember telling Nichols, now I used to gotta listen to this tune, blood. You gotta listen. I said listen to Giggs' verse. I mean to pick up Giggs. I listen to Ghetts' verse, blood. At the time, Nichols was like, I hear you. You know the words, I was driving, but I was gassed, blood, because...
it's important. It's important for us to pay homage as well, because it's like, a lot of people don't understand the lineage of the music scene. I understand without Page You Go, Heartless Crew, without Skibber, without Shabba. I don't know what I would sound like. Sure enough, we do different music, but I know without those brothers being a big influence in my life as they was in my childhood, I don't know what I would sound like. So even to this day, when I see Heartless Crew, I always telling them like, yo, do you remember that I farm this, that? Do you remember that when you done that? They're looking at me like, I'm saying, no, you don't understand that. The Crazy Mosh, the Reebok Ice. You set the style.
Them man used to drop patterns.
Big up them, man. They big up Bushkin
and it was like Soul Solid, Heartless Crew, and that, like it was like Page You Go, and it was just, and then you had like Wiley and them lot doing that. You know, it was just an era where they were just doing it up. But that would have them cassette tapes with all the recordings.
That ties into what I'm gonna say. But let me bust a champagne to Ghetts being bust a champagne to Conflict of Interest out now. Number 2,
top in the chart.
Number 2, but number 1 to all of us.
God is good. God is good.
God is good.
God is good, man.
God is good.
God is great.
But what I say, where man's come from, bro? Like
that's what I'm about to say.
I was saying this to P the other day, like when we were talking about and you were saying you was coming on and whatnot, it's mad because I love this that you're here because throughout the years, I don't know if you might remember, I've seen you so many times, and I've seen, and bruv, you feel no way in certain situations. I've been at raves, and you might just come to rave, you'll touch mic, I don't even know if you remember. We was at Faces years ago. I think it was like Kelly Rowland's after party or it was Trip. Fabulous. Ago. It was tight. This is how my memory's mad, you know.
That's a long time ago, you know.
Like, it was like, I think it was either Trey songs or it's Fabulous. It was one of the after parties, We all went Faces now. Ghetts was there. Bag of us footballers. Everyone's there now, getting wavy. My man just touched Mac and shelled down the whole rave. Like he wasn't booked to do nothing.
Yeah, do you know what it is, bro? I love it too. I love it too much.
Love it too much.
Certain times, I have to tell myself, Ghetts, they gotta pay you, man.
Yeah.
Full back.
That's what's made but you gotta understand. You see, like that pay that you might have said, you know what, they need to pay you full back.
Yeah.
But look now, you're topping the charts. That's your pay. Like God saying, I'm gonna pay you.
Yeah.
Like now you're gonna get paid. You're gonna get your bag. You get what I'm saying? Like it's mad. And that's one thing I've loved about seeing like all of this and seeing your growth and coming to Nice, because man would be at these raves, even like fucking originals. In Hackney when they had the day party thing. Man just turned up, man, shelling down the thing, fam. Shelling it.
Yeah,
but these are
yeah.
things that you don't understand, leave a lasting memory in people, and they seeing what you're doing now. And that's why people are embracing what you're doing now, because you've touched people in different surroundings that you won't even remember. You're just doing you.
I can't stop going, you know.
Yeah.
You know,
You can't stop.
it was.
But look what it's done.
And the foundation, the house is stronger. That, you know why I feel you'll have so much. It's not done. It's just starting, because you've built. You've taken all the right steps. You've got such a fan base. You've kept it to your core audience. You studied the game. You see what I'm saying? to you? I'm a line.
Yeah, no facts.
You understand?
Bro,
So
facts, man.
I don't.
Facts.
It can't done. Like you say on the album, like you was you before you signed with Warner.
Yeah. I was just letting. I was just letting
you
them
was
know.
always shelling.
You gotta let.
Yeah, I was just letting them know we
Come
got
on.
we got in a position where we could do a partnership where I had full creative control.
Excellent.
Otherwise, I wasn't gonna do any sort of deal where people was gonna dictate how I make my music,
That's right.
what videos I can shoot and how I shoot these videos. We wasn't never big up Trent as well, my manager. You know what I'm saying? We was never gonna get ourselves in a position where that was going to be problematic. So once I sat down with Lloyd, the A&R over Warner, and he's vibing. We was talking spiritually. I just wanted to see where you was.
Yeah.
Like spiritually. You know what I'm saying? So I was, even when I signed my deal, straight after I signed it, I made the whole landing pray with me.
Amen.
Like everybody on the landing, which must have been strange for them. They're not used to that.
Yeah. Come
But
on.
they need that.
But I was just thinking, let me know. Let's tap into this frequency from now, because I need to let everybody know what I'm on.
Yeah, what frequency I'm
Yeah.
vibrating at.
As soon as I penned it, we prayed. You know, everyone on the floor. You know what I'm
That's
saying?
a beautiful thing.
And it was just like, okay, cool. I can work from here, because I sat down with a few other people, and you know what? It was never about what the money was for the advance. It was never about that. It was more what we can create. And in terms of money, Warner might have been offering the least money compared to some of the other labels. So I just didn't. The energy was in certain other places, and then I was like,
it's not about the bag.
I was like to my manager,
The long
term, and
come
I
on,
said to my
man.
manager,
Yeah.
I like Lloyd over at Warner. I like this person. I like the team. I met a woman called Oaksy, and I like her, and they was the marketing team at the time. And I said, I like their vibe. I like their energy. Let's see what they're saying. Yeah.
No, overly happy for you.
Thank you,
And
bro.
the thing is as well, like, so solid. We said Heartless Crew already. Certain Men are originals.
Yeah.
We can't ever not give credit to you lot section of East London, where some of the biggest artists the country's seen all come from. Like, I know sometimes they try and do this thing of separating the rap from the grime, and we don't listen to grime. I ain't on all of that.
No.
Yeah.
You, man, from when I used to watch you, man, or see you, man, when when Bizzle was wearing them mad army jackets and battling, and Skepta and flipping you and Crazy Titch and this, that, the other.
Yes.
Oh,
That was
that
the
era
same.
was
Sorry to
mad,
cut
you
you.
know.
That was the same with me though. When Grime was trying to not like talk about the rap thing like it was separate, but I was effing with man, like popping champagne, white, trying to melt the ceiling. Like, you know, like a man was, you know what I'm saying, bruv? And then
and then it walked hand in hand.
Yeah, and then through Buck I'd met gigs and so on and so on. So to me, it was just music and vibration. But you know what I'm saying?
And that's how I thought vice versa, because I think the tune that really bust me on Ghetts, I had a video on, I don't know what video I had on at the time on Channel U or whatever, and then Top 3 Selected used to come on in between, and I used to be like, this is hard. Like, I fucked with it heavy. You see what I'm saying? I fucked with it heavy. There's certain tunes, Ghetts tunes that I fuck with heavy, calmer. That's my dread.
Oh you know. I guess what, you know what? You know, for years, I've been trying to write part 2, and it's like, where do I go from here?
Can't go.
I can't go nowhere.
Sometimes you have to left it.
Yeah, I left
You see when you got like something that's like a masterpiece like that. It's like when man asks for a new season of The Sopranos.
Yeah.
Sometimes you just have to
I
left
don't know
it.
where I go. I just leave that. You know what I'm
It
saying?
will come in a different form. But that, I fucked with that crazy because at the time, there's so many things you say in that tune. You see what touched me when I said, no, he knows what he's talking about. It's the line, a man of like what happened to Ghetts.
It's the ridicule.
Yeah.
It's the ridicule. Like,
You know how much?
that's getting to man.
That's what. Hey, you know what? I said it on the show, and I said it could be a sin, but I'm a prideful. Like, you know how much work I put in over.
It's the ridicule, fam.
The ridicule, blood.
You know what I'm saying?
Ridiculing man out here.
It's the ridicule.
So I felt it differently, man.
Yeah.
I felt it differently.
Yeah.
The proper
way with words,
work.
bruv, like, bruv, it's a different
Blessings,
thing.
man.
When did you first start spitting? When did you first start Ghetts?
My first attempts.
First.
My first attempts were I was about 14, 15.
Yeah.
But by this time, D-Double was already established in Storman was like a super, you get them superstars in the house party scene in your area because it was house party days. He's a
Storman used to do his thing.
superstar spitter, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
and then Titch was doing his thing as well. So when I start spitting now, because we're all kind of the same circle, the man them are saying, allow it. And then Sharky come and turn the garage thing into more lyrical, like a rapper. So the man them was saying, allow it, stick to the moves. You're on the moves. You're a road man. Stick to that.
Yeah, don't come over it.
Yeah, forget all of that. Forget all of that. You know what I'm saying? Because we used to love doing the moves, and you know what I'm saying. And then it's only when I went to Joe and I started doing the music course in Huntercombe with a woman called Stevie Butler. But I started reading enough books, and then I started studying the game, and then God rest his soul, my brother Wallace and Stannerman was doing a bird with me then as well. And these brothers used to encourage me so much, even though they both spat, both cold. Used to say to me, see when you come out, make sure. And that's mad encouraging from brothers that are road, but can see like, you know what, my brethren might have a chance at something different.
Yeah, bro.
You know how it is. You know how it is them
Yeah, yeah.
days. That exactly. So real genuine support from them.
Genuine
love that.
genuine
We love
support.
that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
always.
and that gave you the go on, carry on.
Always telling me, nah, make sure. Trust me, you're cold. And these times I'm not sure. I'm just thinking, I'm not even hearing what they're hearing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And it's funny because the other day I found a CD that we did while I was on the music course. And it's a garage thing, and I'm all spitting like, yo, selector.
Bro, I think
The ones and twos.
I think we've all got them tapes. We've all got them tapes out there somewhere. I'm all hoping them tapes don't end up coming out.
Whatever
I know
That's
them
got
tapes,
videos
yeah.
on YouTube. I don't even want to be seen.
go
You
on.
know?
It's a whole... Yo, selector, coming in, next one. This one, you ladies.
It's ghetto. It's ghetto.
Yeah, I say it, I say it.
It's like that sometimes, you know, yeah. Sometimes we have to learn the craft, you know?
Crazy. And
Yeah.
then just even having... I think I spoke to Dizzy.
You want more drink, yeah?
No, not yet.
Yeah.
I think I spoke to Dizzy.
That's just making sure you're nice, you know?
I spoke to Dizzy while I was away, just asking. I see him mashing it up. I spoke to him. But looking back on the conversation, I don't even know why I said this. I should have more asked for advice, but I think I was coming from... I was just enjoying it. I was like, man, I'm saying da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. So when I heard him say, I heard the gossip on the streets and the slammer. They're trying to say if Dizzy stays true to his grammar. I was thinking, yeah.
All right, so we know where that line came from now. That's an exclusive right now.
I think it was that.
No, we're running with that. We're running with that. That's an exclusive right there.
But
No,
yeah,
carry
like, just to see him mashing it up, and then Lethal B, who
Big
I
up
used to,
Bizzle.
big up Bizzle, Don as well.
Influential in the
Yeah,
game as
very,
well.
very.
Yeah.
Someone who I was doing business with previously to the music. So being in the situation I was in and seeing people that I knew taking it to a new place, it was inspirational to say the least. Because before, all our idols would have been from another country, right?
Yes.
Because that's what we saw. That's what we saw on TV. The people that looked like us and had the vibe as like us. Until then, and I was like, nah, these brothers are moving different. And you gotta remember, these times it's what's that channel? Was it, you know, on Saturday they CD UK.
Yeah.
So you be on social watching that.
Yeah.
And then I'm seeing Bizzle and them, man, like, oh my
It's crazy,
Lord.
crazy.
This is crazy. It's a different feeling because they're in the mix with You know what I'm saying? The S Club 7s and and I'm looking
It's
saying,
achievable.
oh my days. And then it's Channel 4. What's that girl's name? Nikita. Remember Nikita?
remember
She's
Nikita.
presenting
Yeah, yeah.
these. And I'm thinking, I know these dons. This is possible.
Yeah.
And then I started focusing a lot more on the mission. Obviously, you know how it goes. There was a lot of bumps when I come out, but it's like every time a little bump happened, there was one serious, but not too serious all the time. It's like God was lying me and saying, brother, forget all of that. You know what I'm saying? Forget all of that. And then I locked in.
Yeah. And to me, you brought I was going to say, no, there was so-and-so and there was so-and-so. But to me, you brought the crud and that darker side to the thing.
Yeah.
And that's probably why I fucked with it so heavy.
I'm glad you said that, Pound, yeah?
That's how I feel.
Pound, I'm glad you said that because I've always been more of a rap fan.
Yeah, can hear it.
But the grime music matched my energy as a human being. So then it was like...
So you could express yourself better.
Yeah, it was like, it matched my energy.
Yeah.
But in terms of lyrics, bro, I always look to the rappers, bro. Always, and just thought.
But you can see it because the wordplay and the energy and the tempo you're spitting on, man's mastered the craft of blending, combining it all together. Do you get what I'm saying?
But when I was hearing it, like I said, I was hearing what was going on, and like I said, to me, he was bringing the crud to it, and everyone, where others was on a different kind of vibe. Salute to them though, car. Wiley's got his vibe, Skeppy's got his vibe, this, that, and the other, and they're all legends in the thing. But why I gravitated to your thing more was not. It was the bars and just like I said in the other episode, like when I'm listening to him, I'm bending up my face. I'm like, I fuck with that. You see what I'm trying to? Straight up. So I fuck with it heavy. So was you? I don't even have to ask. Was you planning? Because what it is, I can hear from listening to you then to listening to you now. It's obvious why you've had longevity, in my opinion, as well, is because you're expressing yourself true to yourself. And I always say, I say it to Nikos from a long time. I say when it's not a gimmick, you can keep going. You understand what I'm saying to you? Like if it's gimmicky, it can only go so far.
Yeah, it's a trend. It's a trend.
When you're laying down an autobiography, it can't done. You see what I'm trying to say? So now to hear the growth, now I'm hearing Ghetts the man speaking on certain things and relationship issues, and you understand what I'm saying to you? So you can't done. But this album, Conflict of Interest, out now, is to me it's a very strong classic piece of work. What was your thought going into? Because obviously I've made product before. So what was your thoughts going in when you were going to do this? What did you want? What was you trying to achieve?
No, I was thinking. Okay, the age that I'm at now, we have to show them literally the mindset. You know what I'm saying? At this point now, it's easy to say, oh, everyone that age is washed and It's easy to say that. You know what I'm saying? But there's a lot of us at this age that are doing great things. But also, we have to reflect that in what we're doing and what we're talking about. So your podcast is great. I watch it because when you're talking about things, you're talking from an experienced man of that age. You know what I'm saying? And I'm saying, I relate to that. And there was no way that I was going to make music that was cool, but try and capture a 15-year-old. Try and capture a 14-year-old. That's not what I'm here to do. You know what I'm saying? So I wanted to talk about my experiences, but also not glorifying it, talk about it in hindsight. So it was like literally how far we've come from that. And transitioning, you know what I'm saying? I wanted to make that clear about the transitional period. And it, like the relationship bit, you know, like as rappers, we always might fling on a girl tune on the thing just to have it. But I thought there's so many different angles within relationships to speak about. You know what I'm saying? How you feel. So that's why I made that segment. Because
you took it everywhere. Everywhere, bro. You covered a lot of shit. And I fuck with it heavy. You covered a lot. Big man thing. If you listen to what he's dealing with on the album, there's a 3-4 tracks consecutively, where he's taking it different directions of relationship. It's grown. You see what I'm trying to say?
Even the Sonia tune.
Sonia.
Where basically Sonia's an escort, right? But it's easy to have the perspective of like, right, you're out there just selling your pumps. But we have sold things for money. You know what I'm saying? So like we've sold things for money that So I was thinking, you're looking at it from that perspective, but that's mad ignorant.
Come on.
That's mad ignorant. She's out here, you know what I'm saying? And she's selling something for money. And now you've got this perspective on her, but what have you done in your life? And then I realised,
Heavy.
you know what I'm saying?
And you know why? It's funny you say that tune as well, because as I was listening to it, I said to myself, this is like what I talk on the podcast when I'm saying certain episodes. I say like, yeah, but you can't say she's. If you've seen Hoe into Housewives episodes, I'm like, yeah, but you don't know what the this behind it and this, that, the other, and you can't judge. So when I'm listening to it, I'm saying, it's not me one that thinks like this, because if you really live life, a man them have lived life in it, so man know from the dirt, you understand, to the number 2, number 1 to us in the national charts. You're gonna see all different things, like just the chances of us being here, the chances of Ghetts being where he is and all the other man them being where they are is slim to none. You know, like that. We've lost bag of people along the way. Bag of people are birded off. Man was on the wing. You understand what I'm trying to say? So the likelihood is slim. So we know it's not as straightforward as you might think. You see what I'm trying to say? So I felt that Sonia tune. You understand?
And I think at this point, it's like, it's easy to judge everyone.
And everyone's judgmental in this.
Everyone's judgmental and they just rush out their door. And you know what's mad? Most of the people that are judgmental are people that have lived quite a sheltered life. Like they start talking about, when the youths are talking about what they're talking about, they start talking about parents, bro. Like anybody that's hasn't lived a sheltered life understands that, bro, there's sometimes your parents cannot control anything. It doesn't matter. They will literally have to lock you in a room.
Because you're gonna go and do what you're gonna do.
You're gonna do what you're gonna do regardless. It's nothing to do with your parents. That support system helps later on in life. When you're able to look at it from the perspective and think, bro, my parents really came through for me when some of the man them wasn't there for me.
Come on.
But you don't see it when you're young.
You don't see it when you're young. You know what I'm saying?
That's true,
So I always say this to them, like, you're judging the youths that do drill and they're talking about this and that, and you have to give them a chance to grow, man. And you know what's nice? Now they've actually got an opportunity to change their lives, give their brethren opportunities from what they're doing.
Put brethren in positions,
So we're going to see a lot of changes from that.
I think so, and I believe so. Speaking on parents, you and your mum, from listening to music, got a great relationship. I can see that. Before I go on, when you copper the phones now, do you give it a manual? You only me and Ghetts will know what we're talking about. Do you make sure she's got the manual, or has she been running it long enough now?
She's good now. The other day she got like a 12 or something, and she was ringing me.
She's just on it now.
Like she's telling me my brother's not playing ball. He's not telling her how to. You know what I'm saying? But with Mumsy, like Mumsy's only like 17 years older than me, and she was a youth club worker as well. So her understanding of things is very different. And our relationship. Like our heart, it's mad that she said Justin so many times in the autobiography tune, because literally she calls me young blood. Young blood. You know what I'm saying? We got that type of relationship, and me and my dad as well. You know what I'm saying? Where I think my dad looks at me and thinks, you know what? Let me pattern my son not to make the same mistakes that I did.
Of course.
And I really appreciate him for that. You know what I'm saying? We got a great. We know how it goes, bro. You understand? I can't judge him off things that may occurred when I was. I can't judge him because of that. We know how it goes when men, bro.
We're living now.
We're living when men, bro. I have. You know what I'm saying? So when he's coming to talk to me, I'm looking at a man that's looking at a younger him. And he's saying, son. Pattern up, make sure you
make these mistakes I made.
You know what I'm saying? And I know he thinks it's going through one ear and the other, but it's actually not.
But clearly it's not. So tell me now, Mumsy, Dad, how they feeling right now, bro?
Dad's over the moon, because dad was a man that's always he's always on to me, like, yeah, man, this one's saying that and that one's saying this, and you're not in the place that you're meant to be. And I'm saying, Dad, cool, man, don't even watch nothing.
They don't. It comes from a blessed place.
Yeah, it comes from a blessed place.
They don't understand. Because I continue. Go on, continue.
So
I know,
like,
you know, innit?
So now for this him seeing all of this now, it's just like, he feels good about it. Mums, but I live with my auntie for so long as well. I live with my aunt for I live with my aunt for about 6 to 7 years. And so she's over the moon. You know what I'm saying? And my nan my nan would have been over the moon, but she passed away the day I shot Proud Family in November. You know what I'm saying? But God rest her soul. Exactly, bro.
Right now.
And you see why I'm so heavy on talking about like God, because she was such a godly woman, many of our grandparents are.
Yeah, very.
So with me now at this point where I'm at in life, it's just like, okay, Nan, in order to honor your legacy, I know I've got to stop certain things. I've got to drop certain things out.
Yes.
And it's hard, but I just know. You know what I'm saying? Even after I shot Proud Family, I went to the house and because of COVID, they turned the house into a hospice. So when I went to see her on that last night, I could see that this was the last. And I said to her, I whispered in her ear as she laid there, you know what I'm saying? And I did say to her, listen, I'm going to honor your legacy and I'm going to make sure the family and such and such and such and such, you know what I'm saying? And that's how I'm looking to move forward. So every interview, I know the pagans, them are upset every minute I'm mentioning God because, I got to let you know, the power of God. Exactly. I got to let you know the power of God, you know what I'm saying? Every time I'm speaking, you're going to know the power of God.
We're strong believers in that. Come on, we know.
And another strong word you just said there is legacy.
Yeah.
Each generation is different, but like what you've done now, you know what you've done. Yeah. Like, you understand what I'm saying? It goes from your nan, your mum, your father, and so on, down to we got a daughter and a son.
Yeah, daughter and a son.
To your daughter and your son. You understand? Like, it's legacy now. You understand what I'm saying? They can't take this away from you. You understand what I'm saying to you?
Timestamp it. We speak about this
all the time. It's a timestamp. But this is going down in history. You understand what I'm saying to you? You would have gone down in either way. You was going down in history. You understand what I'm saying to you? But now you've crossed over to an audience where it's like undeniable. Everybody knows because it weren't. Like I said, I didn't know you had this album coming out. As soon as I heard it, remember I rang you and I was like, you got one in it. Like this is like this. See this? You understand? But I didn't know it was where it was going. But see now, like I see like there's I remember about 4 months ago, there's one girl. She must have hit me up and was like, she sent me a photo from a festival and she was like, I took this photo at the festival and this guy in the background, he's meant to be like some big MC and it was you. And I started laughing. I was like, that's Ghetts, we don't know about this. but hear the joke now. Now every time I go on your page to like something, he's there, like up. See how people so I'm bending up, I'm just like, I don't even say that to her. You understand? But that's how it goes. And I see a lot of people now that that weren't Ghetts fans. But it's blessed. Because we want all of them.
100%. 100%.
Love is love. Sometimes you don't know until you know. But my thing is now, you've touched another, you've hit another plateau. You see what I'm saying? You've gone to the next level, and it's a blessing. And it's from staying the course and the prayers and this, that, the other. And you understand what I'm saying? I'm big on it. Like I say, this is a timestamp for me as well. And we don't know what life brings. So if I can holler Ghetts and say, Ghetts, come on my podcast. And I said to him, I said, listen, come, let me tell people them and make them know barefaced. Because people look at me a certain way, you understand? So by me showing and barefaced saying nah man, this is my MC. I fuck with him heavy. I respect him. You understand? Let them know ain't nothing. Show the man his respect. You see what I'm trying to say? Even though not bare man do anyway. You understand? But us as a man them in the room, now we have to big him up. Because one of the man them bust. Another one of the man them bust.
And like we said, the patience, like the way, like, but it's like you continually stay like, it's like we say current, but you know what it is, like you said earlier, it's like true to who you are. So you've never changed your style. And all, if anything, it's like fine wine. It's got better. Do you get what I'm saying? Like it's got better with time. Like the work.
The first tune on the album. Fine wine, blood. Come on, man's been taking it out. He's
been taking it in.
I'm taking it in.
You know, I'm late. I'm always late. Like music and albums. I like to.
You have to get in your space.
The way I did, like with everything, box sets, everything. Everyone gets on the wave. Then once everyone's digressed, I then kind of come in and I float.
I got enough bread.
But then when I then start talking to man about it, I come across like I'm late.
The man say to you, fam, we're on the next thing.
We're on the next thing. Now a week from now, I'll be like, hey fam, I know what you were saying about my man's thing. But the next thing, that's how I am.
The next thing with your thing that you've done there as well, I'll tell you this as well, and you know this. You've made a something that can get listened to in 20 years. And I think you was aware of that.
The substance.
You
know, everyone was thinking, bro. Everyone was thinking that way of album making, the sequencing, the substance is finished. They was all thinking this, like when a compilation era, don't. You know what I'm saying? Even the producers that I was working with on the album are relatively unknown, right?
Good.
So they was trying to put me in this session and that session and this session. And I was saying to them, listen, like you're gonna, no.
Straight.
You know what I'm saying? Because I kind of know how everybody works. Like this guy has mad hits with this producer. Send everyone there. It doesn't work like that. Music's not like that. Music is who you gel with. Even before working with the producers, we got to get to know each other personally.
Yeah.
Like we sending each other music that we listen to outside of what we think we like. You know what I'm saying? Let's go to dinner. Let's have a chat about the family. Let's da-da-da-da-da. We're getting to know each other. So when it comes to making music, it's different.
Now man's a bit tuned into you.
Yeah, man's tuned into you. So everything's bespoke to you. You know what I'm saying? It's not just, we're going to jump on a rhythm and talk about this. You know what I'm saying?
No, and I got that from it. Because I know when I hear something that, like I said, it's timeless. And that's smart. When you're covering certain topics, when you're talking your life, like I said, no gimmicks makes it timeless, bro. And that's what's gonna make that. I know when I hear something that I can pick this up in it. A youth will pick this up in the future and listen to it, and you'll know where a man was, what was going on. Even the shit you're saying, because I've been in it and I was out there. Like when you're like autobiography, you're like Carly shot my videos and this, that, the other. Remember them time there? Come on, bro. Remember them? I'm laughing because I remember dropping money at Ayon. You understand? The day before the shoot and be like, ready? And certain names you mentioned, Darren.
You know what I'm saying?
Come on, bro. So it's real. You see what I'm trying to say? And the evolution is real. The evolution, as how you've come up and watching you do this thing, is all real to me. So you deserve it. What's going on now? You deserve it. And the humility in what you was doing as well, because there's a point you was with. It was you. I think was it you, Devlin?
Yeah,
Rich?
Criminal.
Yeah.
Me, Devlin, and Criminal.
It was you, Devlin, Criminal. You understand?
Yeah.
And you've seen man come go, and the link ups I like as well. I like every time you and Stormzy link up. It's a massive. See that? I said it on one of the shows. I said the Skeng Man. I said that's Skeng Man mode. That was my joint.
Storm.
Every time you two link up, it's mad. It's mad.
I'm trying to kill him still.
Yeah, I hear that. I'm not gonna lie. I hear that. Big up
No, big up Storms because he's
big him up.
you know, Storms is like one of the the little brothers them that's just like, you know, him as a human being. It's so refreshing to see how he is as a human being through all of those successes. And he just remained, like even the other day we had to shoot something, and he wasn't in the country. And I said to him, yo, brother, I'm shooting this on this day. And before he replied to me, he showed me the screenshot of him asking someone, yo, can we get a private to fly back for this day and fly back? That's testament to who he is as a human being. You know what I'm saying?
Making the effort.
Yeah, man. He's just like,
you can feel that.
I proper appreciate the brothers them that I like. So many brothers I come across within this. You know, everyone's always like the industry's fake and whatnot. I've come across so many good brothers.
Another one.
Especially in this time now of the industry.
Another one you vibe with, make mad tunes with, that is of that same kind of, cut from that same kind of cloth, is H. Ghetts. He's another man like that. He hits me up and is just like, hitting me up to show love.
You know what I'm saying?
When he
Gigs,
don't need...
Gigs, fam. Gigs, fam. Him as a human being, fam.
Great human being.
Like, bro, the way my man is as a human being, more blessings to him, more life to him, because he's a man that you don't see complain. And he's a man that's been through so much. And when I see people complaining, I think, bro, I've been in Atlanta with my man when the people at the BBC are trying to stop him from getting that award. You know what I'm saying? And he won't even say it. Like, he won't even say this. He just crack on and whatever obstacles coming in ways. But he's somebody that has set man plenty through balls over the years. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, man.
I can see it. I can feel it.
I'm trying to kill him as well.
But the thing with you is you try to kill everyone, blood.
Murder everyone.
You try and kill
You know what I'm saying?
You trying to do
Nah,
everything.
that's what I like. That's what kind of artists I like, where we can have an open conversation about murdering each other and then laugh. There's no animosity.
But then the thing is, they know that that's how you're coming.
Yeah.
If you
Everybody
start
knows.
changing that, and then all of a sudden you're just on this murdering thing, man, it gets changed up. But the fact you've always come 120%.
Yeah.
You get what I'm
When
saying?
man was battling the whole of Boy Better Know.
One up man's neck.
No, I mean literally. No, I don't mean in a joke. I mean literally, man was battling Boy Better Know by himself.
On them.
Yeah, nah, dude, you know what it was with them times? Everyone was just falling in line in the grind scene. And if I didn't do that, they would have had 100% shares. They would have had 100% shares. You know what I'm saying?
To hold it down. 100% shares. They were trying to cool in the market. They were trying to take over.
Fam, them man, they was moving wicked with the business moves, you know what I'm saying? Big up Skep.
That's one of the greatest movements.
Yeah. Facts.
That's why I always have to big them up.
Facts, bro.
That Boy Better Know movement is powerful, bro.
Powerful, fam.
You understand? So when you went up against them, up, you showed something. And more than held your own.
Oh, yeah.
And then all the battles that man was in.
Yeah, man.
What's Carlos saying? You see,
Do you know what? I seen Carlos in a house roof.
You're like,
and you know what's weird, yeah? No disrespect to Carlos, but it was like, he tried to reignite the thing, but it was...
I leave it alone.
Tell Carlos to allow it.
Carlos, bro, you know there was so many years.
Yeah, come on, Carlos.
Nah, it's cool though. It's cool, man. I see
him. Big up Carlos though, because Carlos has sparked some bangers and a legendary.
Bro, ringing bells.
Bro, Carlos.
Come on, blood.
That's the line I use.
Blood, come on,
I'm a
blood.
man, ask Carlos.
Carlos, I'm telling you, man.
I use that line all the time.
See Bashi, yeah, he proper touched the nerve, you know. I couldn't believe it, bro. You know why he touched the nerve? Big up Bash as well, because
big up Bash.
Yeah, no, he's a G. Years passed and we just got so many mutual friends. You know what I'm saying? That I just feel like this guy's a proper cool guy. Why was you know what I'm saying? But you know how it was, yeah, fam. I tell you the honest truth that really hurt me, fam.
Go on.
He is Stannerman's cousin.
And Stannerman's your guy. Yeah. So it's like raw.
I couldn't believe this, bro. Bro, I couldn't believe this. I knew Stanner would never be saying, you know what I'm saying? Big up
but we're
Bash.
younger then though, and then kind of thing, the ego.
Insecurity, ego, all of these things
all of it.
played a part.
Now you wouldn't even get that. You would just laugh that off now. Laugh that off now.
That clip come up the other day, funny enough, on my timeline, and it was funny because, bruv, when I look back at it, it's like, wow, that was a long time ago, you know.
It's a long time.
But it just shows how long.
But man's
people
been
don't
in the
understand the game for
you
a
don't
long
understand.
time.
See these
when
times,
I'm talking,
the camera couldn't even pick up man's complexion properly.
Oh, there you go. That's a madness. There you go.
Great. But a man was looking at it. Great.
Yeah,
but that's why.
Mad, you know.
That's why I say.
So it's like academic trackies, and man was just looking wild.
Yeah. That, I was watching the thing the other day. The cap and cap that he had was wild. Still, some old school shit. Gets out on some. I was watching man in a mad cap. I was laughing. Yeah. I know them times. I remember them times. But that's what I'm saying to you. Like, you see when I'm saying things like, oh yeah, my video would come on and Ghetts video would come on and vice versa. Man don't know how long I'm talking, you know. I'm talking, this is all like 14 years ago, you know.
This is when we was all
And now
watching
we're still sitting here now.
Yeah.
You understand?
Yeah.
It's a blessing, bro. Cause enough man can't last the course. You see what I'm saying? Or stay the course. One direction or another. You see what I'm saying? Man, them have stayed the course. I'm blessed to be sitting here now with another pioneer
in this present time.
Yeah,
right
with
now,
with the king. And like man said, certain man. When you say certain man can say they're kings, but there's nothing behind it. There's no substance. They ain't really done nothing to pioneer the scene. I can sit comfortably within myself and know that I've done something to pioneer.
100%, bro. 100%. You know what I'm saying?
And I know it speaks for itself.
Top of the charts.
Blood,
Top of the charts, fam.
Come on.
After all of that, and that's the thing, you know what? It's banning certain man, like you say, the pagans. Then to see that, like, after all of this, you're dropping fire, because I know there's a lot of men that dropped albums that have just gone under the carpet because no one cared. Do you get what I'm saying? So to be out here and dropping shit and doing your thing and expressing yourself and putting it out there, and for it to be like, bruv, it's a big thing. I don't think he's ever had a dead product or a dead piece of work. Listen, I'm telling you this. When man was saying it weren't cool to listen to them, man, I was telling them, man, you lot can't tell me what to listen to anyway, because I do what I want. I do what I want. And I'm listening to Ghetts and I'm saying, right, no, this is art though. All the tunes with Kano. Which my one?
Typical me.
Don't piss me off.
That's the first.
Don't piss me off.
Do you know that
Don't
one?
piss
That
me
one,
off.
bro.
Come on.
That's the only time my mum has been upset with me.
Why?
Because basically, what happened? This I first come out, so I had been out for maybe less than a year, and she had booked flights for the whole family to Tunisia, and then Kane's hit me with the dates
To
for
shoot the
the video.
Yeah.
And obviously, I ain't got no money to pay mums back at this time. But I'm saying, mum, I can't go.
Because I've got to film this.
Because I'm just thinking forward. I'm thinking, mum, Tunisia, yeah, safe. But you know what? When Tunisia's finished,
Yeah.
I'm still in the same
back to your
position.
reality.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I gotta shoot this video.
Yeah.
I need to do this. You know what I'm saying? And then we done the video.
Don't worry,
Right, if
man.
people ain't watched that,
worry.
people need to go back and watch
Yeah.
Typical Me.
Don't worry, man.
That tune is legendary.
Everything's nice.
And you know what I love about that era? Because that era, I swear, like with Kano and how the streets and everyone was doing their thing, their videos are kind of cinematic.
Yeah.
Like if you get what I mean.
Yeah,
like,
But there was labels involved early
Labels
with them
and-
man there.
and
That's
the-
why. So a certain man were getting that label forward. Take a moment to big up Kano.
Yeah, come on.
Yeah.
Huge artist.
The other
Don't
tune,
ever get it
Ghetto
twisted.
with Wretch and them, man. That,
And then the Ghetto,
epic, that one's an epic
badness.
tune, and I still listen to that now. Like that tune there.
Bro, do you know what's mad? I didn't even, you know that tune, yeah? Originally, the instrumental was meant for me, you know?
Oh, so it was your thing?
But guess what happened? Everyone kept sending me tunes with like some sample of Ghetto in. And I missed that one. I think that's one of my biggest mistakes, bro.
Yeah.
It's like I'm still on it, so it's not a massive mistake. But it did come to me first. And then Wretch is a G, just saw the vision of that tune and took it somewhere
No
else.
mistakes, bro.
No
Yeah,
mistakes.
no mistakes.
But that tune's epic.
Yeah,
like either
no
way,
mistakes,
still-
for real,
no
for
mistakes.
real, for real.
that tune will have a timestamp within like the history of the game. Like because that still gets spun now. I still spin that now.
I think G Fresh shot that video as well.
Did
Is
G
it?
Fresh
Yeah.
use it? Yeah.
G Fresh
Big
shot
up
that
G Fresh,
video.
another
Yeah.
original.
But you know the tune I do spin that I listen to a lot, and it got me through like a period of last year's time is Listen.
Oh, listen.
Bruv, that tune for me, you know, bruv.
You see, listen, bro, I'll be honest with you, yeah. At this point with Listen, I didn't even know what Listen was.
Yeah.
Listen started off this whole new run.
Yeah.
the how-
'Cause I feel like when I listen to that and the way that you spitting on
Yeah,
that,
listen,
listen, when I said that, I said, okay, cool.
Listen started off the whole new run. When I saw how people was taking to it, I thought, wow, like I didn't even know that was
Yeah,
you know what I'm
the
saying?
game, when you drop that, I think, because I see it on the page and I see you drop the little snippet of it.
Yeah.
And whatnot. I was like, what the fuck's this?
Yeah,
So then I went hunting for it. I think it might even have dropped at the time you
Yeah,
dropped
it's
it.
on the top where
Yeah. So I went looking for it. I was like, what the fuck is this? And when I listened to it, I was like, I know what you mean by it, because it kind of, it was needed in that time. Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, it was needed.
Yeah.
So, like, respect to that, because that tune's big, bro. And I
got
feel like
Spiral.
that's set. And since then, you've just set it up, like, because even the wordplay in that, and then going into, like, what you're dropping now, is just, it's just continued on, bro.
can't stop in it. You know, you know
can't.
how the game goes. Can't.
Can't.
Rest on what we've
That's
done.
why you haven't stopped. That's why I say you've kept up with the young bucks.
Yeah.
You're as relevant now as I think you was then. Obviously, you're more relevant now because you're gone international. But I'm saying like Stormzy tunes, this tunes, that, like like you've kept up, bro. There ain't no and you haven't. It's not like you've stagnated and been like, no, this is my style. You evolve constantly.
But that
And
style
I
is
can
needed
feel
now.
that.
Yeah.
You see your style now? How you're
It's been
spitting?
needed.
Yeah.
Sometimes you're ahead of your time. Like people always tell me, you was ahead of your time.
He was.
Yeah, I'm not.
He was.
I know. Because
He was.
everyone
You know what I'm
does it.
saying?
That style now is needed. Like you see, like you got like your Abras, they're in their lanes. You got like how Dutch was, he was in his lane. Like now you've got that style where you've been doing your thing.
Yeah.
Like anyone now come out, you're gonna get a lot of people that are gonna be influenced off the back of what
Yeah.
you've done now.
Yeah,
And
that's
you're gonna see
amazing.
a few people pop up.
There's a bagger man
Yeah.
over the years as well.
Yeah,
there must
yeah.
be a time when you was here because I was hearing it when the bagger man was
Yeah,
sounding like Ghetts.
the style.
Yeah,
That's why
yeah.
even me and Skept ended up clashing. Because
Yeah.
the Skepta thing was premeditated.
Yeah.
It wasn't from any bad place or anything
Okay,
like that.
okay. You
Donny
man had a
was in
conversation.
Napa. Remember they used to have they used to do the shows over summer
Yeah.
in Napa. They used to
Yeah.
stay in Napa.
Yeah.
Donny's come back and he's hit me and he's been like, yo, everyone sounds like you, bro. We got a clash.
Yeah.
But he's another visionary. So he's understanding.
I saw something about this.
He's a visionary.
I can't remember what I saw it on. But
He's a big
visionary.
visionary. So he was kind of understanding, brother. Ghetts is gonna take 100% of the shares. If he's gonna change the
Man
dynamic.
was on this real estate thing.
He's gonna change the dynamic of how Grime sounds in the future. If we don't come and split this in half.
But you know what's mad about hearing that when you speak about it is that man, like I suppose from South, we're from South, innit? So like you man in East are doing this Grime thing and whatever, and understanding that right, you're looking at each other like group or other section as like, right, these man could corner the market. Whereas us over South, we're looking at, right, these man have just got the whole of Grime. So it's mad that you lot in your sections are looking at, right, boy, better know these man, right, Ghetts because looking at, you know what I'm saying? It's mad looking at
when
it.
I first heard SN1, bro, it was mad, fam. SN1 and OTB. That was my first real introduction. Apart from So Solid, obviously, but that was my first real introduction into South. Then Pound, then Cream Cartel, and then I start linking with the man them over there because I like the rap so much. So before East London even got the more slower flows, I got it before them.
I think that's a smart move on your part. I don't know if you did it as a business move.
No,
I think
not
you just
even.
did it for the love. Because I remember, as I said, top 3 weren't Buck in top 3 selected.
Yeah, Buck and Giggs is in top 3.
They're top 3 selected.
Giggs is in top 3 selected.
That's what I'm trying to say. And that's like I said, that's all
A lot of people don't know
ago.
Buck used to rap.
Yeah. Buck's before I'm done, I need a verse from Buck. Just to have another verse from Buck.
Because OTB, Buck, them man,
No, I remember. When Buck was he up in the shubs?
Yeah, up in the shubs. Up in the shubs. Yeah.
I used to go like
Don't think I forgot Buck. Man was there. My video was coming before and after. So I remember Buck on Up in the Shubs. So these man. That's what I'm saying. Like we was all in our own way ahead of our times. It's just who stayed the course. You understand? And who stayed with it. Like these man was there. For those that don't know, when we're talking, like I know a lot of men might see SN1 and see a chain. Like it was a whole movement. You see what I'm trying to say? Like some of these youths might not know this. You see what I'm trying to say? And
they kicked open the door for like in terms of like crossing that bridge because there was a lot of South rappers. But in terms of like taking it, we say like nationwide.
It was a movement.
It was a movement.
Giggs created that whole movement.
It was a movement.
Yeah.
So now you
change the sound, like change the sound.
Had a wave.
You know
that
what I'm
whole
saying?
wave, that whole like what Hollow Man meets Grime, that whole wave.
It's mad how things work, but because I've always looked to America, I've always had the understanding of like, okay, New York might have it today. Then tomorrow it's Atlanta. It's no different here.
Then it went Houston for a bit.
It's no different. It's no different here. Like East London, Newham or Tower Hamlets have it one day on a whole, then a North London or a South London, then a Northwest. You know what I'm saying? Sounds and that, but
you know your sound goes across the board, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Because
man done the London tune.
Come on. Your sound goes across the board, the London tune.
That is because, bro, I proper like, I pride myself on just living a full life. I'm a people's person as well. So even though I'm an artist, not on some like, yes, I can go anywhere because I'm a bad man. No, yes, I can go anywhere because I'm a people's person.
That's right.
Do you know what I'm saying? I flex with the people. You know what I'm saying? When man come into where I am sitting, yo, Ghetts. Yes, brother. You know what I'm saying? Confident and because that's just how I am.
You never carried yourself like you're above people. Like,
nah,
every time
bro.
man's butt man in places, regardless, like even just seeing how man moves here. You've always been approachable. Like you've always been like, cool, bro. Bro. And your energy's good.
Because you see, if you can't come back home, bro.
My G. Say it
for them.
If you can't come back home, bro, nothing else matters, bro. You gotta come back home.
Come on,
all the time.
Like you gotta come back home.
You gotta be able to hit the block and be cool.
You start moving mad. You start moving like you can stunt on man and that are maybe not in the position that they. You know what I'm saying? Man, that's mad. That's a mad way to think.
You've seen it. We all know man that have come back on the block and they're trying to move.
Exactly, bro. Exactly.
We've all seen
that.
Exactly.
And that's and consistency. The next thing as well. Consistency is key, and I know you've never stopped. You understand? You've from then till now, it's been barring. No breaks, blood.
Yeah,
you understand?
I want to take a break though.
Do
you know what I was thinking?
No, you can take a break. You can take a break.
Do you know what I was thinking? Like the other day, I was thinking, like we're back in the studio now making a new project, and I was just thinking, it's crazy because now maybe I can take the year off that I've wanted, like with family, you know what I'm saying? And just go somewhere. I even wanted to plan a vacation with the people that was involved in the project where we may be somewhere for a month with our families, everybody with their families, and then our families go, and then we can create from where we
Yes.
are.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? Just thinking like that.
Yeah,
man.
The big reset.
Yeah,
Listen,
the big
you got
reset.
your options have expanded now.
Yeah.
Obviously, you understand,
Yeah, that's
and you
what
and you deserve it, because sometimes when you go, you don't get opportunity to stop and smell the
Yeah.
roses and appreciate
Yeah.
and spend the time and
Yeah.
you understand, and do the
Yeah.
things you might
Yeah.
gonna do.
Yeah.
You've reached the pinnacle now.
Yeah.
You understand? It's not stopped, but you've reached the top of the mountain.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
you can take a moment. I don't know about a year.
I
I don't know about a year. Gets.
yes,
Man's on
I
them
know about a year. Man's
sabbaticals.
hot right
Them
now.
sabbaticals, you know.
Fam, you know what? Kane,
Like,
Kane,
yeah.
that's my brother. I always say to him, fam, I wish I had your thing.
Yeah.
Like, Kane can go for like 3-4 years.
Yeah.
Like even before Top Boy,
Yeah.
he came.
But the thing is,
yeah, know what I'm
also
saying?
with how you are, you've shown it. Like I feel like even if you was to take it, but the thing is, right now
you can take
you're
it.
in
To
high
be honest
demand.
with you, I'm talking shit because you see
Yeah,
when
yeah,
I take a
course.
break,
Yeah, you're not gonna
my
want
head
it.
starts going. It's like I can be at home,
Mm-hmm.
and I feel useless.
Yeah.
I'm at home.
Because it's your
You
purpose.
see the energy. I'll be real. The energy I get off of you, yeah, and just from seeing it, it's like this thing you live through. So
Yeah,
you see, like all this year talk you're talking now.
Yeah, no, bro.
No
Listen,
disrespect. It sounds a lot of rubbish because
Bro, it's
for
true.
you to sit back for a year and take, and especially like
He's not
right,
gonna do that.
You're
No.
not gonna do
I
that.
feel
because
useless,
right
bro.
now. This is like you're right. What you've all the hard work you've put into
Yeah.
for what you've done now
Yeah, man.
is now shining through. For you to then say, you know what, boom, nah, this is the time now.
Yeah,
You
to
see,
go
like how you
harder.
said that you want to murder man on their
Yeah,
tunes.
yeah.
This is the time now. You got them down on the ground, you know.
Yeah, nah.
That is the head shot, leg shot,
you know,
gut shot,
crush-
back shot.
But no homo, no homo, no homo.
I'm dead. I'm dead.
Get the heady away from Doug. Get the heady away from Don't watch that. Don't watch that. Get the heady away from Doug.
But no. But here, what you know what I'm saying? It's like
No,
right
we
now
got-
is the time. We see the order.
We got what
see
you're
the
saying,
order
though.
in which I said it. Innit?
Yeah.
No,
Make sure I knew what it was.
Say
man.
that. Say come on, Doug. Say
Hey,
that.
Doug, you have to explain yourself.
Say less. Doug. Say
But
less.
what I'm saying is, right? What I'm saying is, right now you got people like you got them so pinned down right now.
Yeah.
That to then take that year, like the way that you've shown throughout the the years of what you're on, yeah. Bro, you can't take a rest.
Nah,
man.
it's not stopping this.
You got them in the chokehold, fam. You got them in that Habib submission hold. Yeah.
Gee!
This is what I'm saying. So
Now, the next thing is as well. You see, you man, yeah, gets certain man. Like, see with me, yeah, I was doing my thing, but I never had the passion like how you man had for it. I was just doing it. I've said it before on podcast. I was doing it to try to better my people's situation. My brother was an MC. You understand what I'm saying to you? You're an MC, bro. Fully. You understand?
Yeah. Truth.
I was a man that I could do a thing, but it weren't my. I was never like, this is what I do.
Yeah, truth.
This is what you do. This is what you do.
Yeah, man.
You understand? This is what you do.
Yeah.
Like, man, again, I go to that album out now, Conflict of Interest. I'm gonna keep plugging my brother's album every minute.
straight.
Like, I heard Mumsy say on it, I was listening to the other day, Mumsy said that you climbed up on stage at 3. There's no accidents in these things. You see what I'm trying to say to you? So it's what you do, family. You understand what I'm saying to you? So yeah, man will take a break because sometimes you need to recharge the batteries and all of that, and you got to look after yourself. It's important because a lot of things run through you. You're the Jenner. You understand what I'm saying to you? But we're not going to take too long of a one because it's what you do. It's your time now. You see what I'm trying to say?
You've
watched man
facts.
come. You've watched man come. It's your time now.
You're
You see what I'm
talking
saying?
facts still.
So when it's your time, we're gonna maximize that. You're gonna set legacy play. You see what I'm saying? to you?
Yeah, facts.
Yeah. From
Facts,
when man
man.
was standing up there, from when man's spitting on the estate or spitting
time to
here,
get
there, or
yours,
when
B.
man's on the wing.
Yeah.
Now it's your time.
Yeah.
So we're gonna make sure we.
And Corona's just done in. So
Bro,
now it's festival and
do you
show
know what's crazy
season, you know?
about? Do you know what's crazy about even the COVID thing? I was saying to someone the other day what's amazing is that it's like that time. I looked at it as a positive because it's like the substance was gone in.
Yeah.
Because there weren't so much raves.
Yeah.
So you hear them kind of songs, and we love them kind of tunes as well. Let's just say that, you know what I'm saying.
Yeah. But
But the substance was hitting a bit more
Better.
than usual.
Yes.
Than it would be.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying.
So those type of artists and that music has more shone through than man playing
bro.
party bangers because
Yeah,
there's no party, there's no
when
turn up. People going through shit.
When COVID first happened,
Yeah.
I was going back and listening to like Pat and certain things, you know what I'm saying, and just taking it and thinking, bro, look, do you know what's weird? Even look at the protest. They're playing Changes, bro.
Yeah.
After all these years, they're playing Changes at the protest.
Yeah.
That's how long the tune has lasted.
This goes back to what I was saying to you about timeless music.
Yes.
That's why I said, you see what I'm saying? When you make a timeless piece of music, there is no restraint on it. You see what I'm saying? It can go anytime and it's going to be as relevant. And that's what I feel, that's the vibes I get from this work. That's why I asked you, was it planned? Because that's the same thing. See, like how they're playing Changes, certain tunes that you've made here, it can get picked up at any time. Spin it, okay, this is what was going on. You see what I'm trying to say? So, as we come to a close, I just want to just big you up. I've said it at the beginning, it's my MC in the building. Only certain man I listen to, you know. You man know who you are. You'll see them come through the door at one stage or another. This is one of my MCs. Before you go, one thing I want to ask you, who's your top 5 MCs?
Oof. I got a 3. I ain't got a 5. I got
3 will do. The top 3 selected. Top 3 selected.
Cut to you, man. Off.
No. Do you know it's
Love that top 3,
Because after 3, it keeps changing all the time.
No, go to you. What's the 3?
I think it's that Wretch, Kane, and Giggs.
See it there.
Yeah, Wretch, Kane, and Giggs. I just feel like those 3 people. The consistency in what they do, the albums they've put out, the shows that they've put on, all while minding their own business.
Yeah,
and I'll agree with you. Those are 3 of the great. Those are 3 of the greatest MCs to ever come out of the UK.
But a lot of people don't know about what Kano did back in the day, you know. This new generation, they see him on top, but they don't know.
Yeah, they call him Sully, fam.
Yeah, they call him Sully, but they don't know that. We know him as K.A. You know that? We know him as K.A.
P's and Q's still gets run.
P's and Q's.
And it always will. That's a classic tune.
Classic tune.
You see what I'm saying?
I understand that.
No,
I
fuck with them
because even in that era, Kano was so lyrical, like certain man didn't even want to battle him. Like, because he was mad. But this generation won't understand that, but I get it.
And then Wretch is, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, Wretch, yeah.
I'll agree with you 100%. See them 3 man there, they have to go down as 3 of the greatest MCs to come out of the UK.
Bro.
But we've got another one of them sitting opposite me right now. Gonna wrap it up. Big Ghetts, one of the greatest MCs to ever come out of the UK.
On, there's no doubt.
Nothing but love, respect.
Yeah,
coming from the team. Winners Talking podcast. A winner was talking. Number 2 in the charts.
Masculine shit, bro.
Big one.
I think I don't know.
I love it.
We wrap it up on that. Another one.
This is my podcast, bro.